everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's Red Roses here. Today, in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a movie that I have recently seen, and this movie has recently came out in the last couple of days on, I believe, on March 23rd or 22nd or something like that. But at any rate, this movie is none other than Us, okay? This movie is actually the second film by Jordan Peele, and if you guys don't know who Jordan Peele is, I mean, he's this new and upcoming horror director, and he's also a comedian from, this show called Key and Peele with Michael Keegan Key. And oh my god, I just love this guy so much from his his comedic side, which I find that he incorporates that into like his movies ever since, Get Out, and into this movie, Us. Now, okay, this review is not gonna be a spoiler review. Although I will make a spoiler review because I feel like in this movie there's so much that needs to be said. There's so much that I just want to reveal what I've seen and what I've basically just absorbed from watching this film. I mean, this movie has a very, very, very amazing twist at the end, and it's like it's mind-blowing. But at any rate, I'm just gonna get into this review. First things first, we have Lupita Nyong'o, who is basically, I would say, the lead of this movie. There's really a lot of things centering around her character in this film, and along with the rest of the characters who plays her family and everything. For starters, I'm gonna say I really love this movie because it's unlike anything I've ever seen. It's like unlike any horror movie I have ever seen. Like there is so many things like horror movie tropes that that's usually classified as like as the classic thing to put in a horror movie, which Jordan Peele, he kind of flips the script on this film, and he's also done it in Get Out too. But this one, it is in the beginning, like it's really it's very unsettling. It's very unsettling, and in the beginning, and kind of like in this film, it gives you little hints here and there, that maybe if you've seen the movie for the first time and you probably didn't catch that, but if you see the second time, you'll probably see like different hidden subliminal messages in this movie. And I've only seen it once. I really can't wait to see it again because I really would love to see this movie again. But at any rate, yeah, I saw it once, and even from me seeing it for the first time, I was still able to like kind of analyze everything. This movie is very easy. I mean, no, not easy. I'm not gonna say easy, but once you really think about, like after you watch this movie, once you really think about everything that you just watched, like really think about it, then you'll be able to analyze it. I feel like it is worthy of analyzing because there are so many things put in this film that will have you like, what? And then it'll confuse you a little bit, but once you think about it like really deeply think about it, then you will get it. I promise you will. So yeah, Jordan Peele, and I love his take on this movie. As you guys all know me, I'm sure you guys seen the trailers. This movie centers around a family who basically, like, all of a sudden out of nowhere, these people who look exactly like them, basically like they're doppelgangers or whatever, but they appear to be evil because like they're creepy looking, and they're all dressed in these red suits and everything. I'm not gonna reveal the secret behind all that because I'm gonna save that for the spoiler review, but there is actually a thing behind that which will explain what's going on. But at any rate, this movie, I feel like it would leave you it definitely leaves you guessing at the end. Like even throughout the entire movie, it leaves you guessing because as like as the movie carries on from the beginning, I feel like in sort of in the middle, it reveals some things, but you're still not sure. But at the end, you're still not sure, which is why it's important to think. And it's so hard. It's so hard when a movie does that. When a movie leaves you with a really mind-bending twist, and it just. But I actually love movies that do that. I love films that leaves you at the end with a question mark, because it makes you think, and it's really deep. Like you can tell how deep this film is. I already knew this movie was going to be deep since I saw the trailer. Like this movie is going to be Jordan Peele's work. Like his mind is so brilliant, because I feel like, you know, he's into horror and everything, and he knows, you know, he's educated himself in the horror genre, and he knows so much about, you know, how to make the audience react to what they're saying. Actually, like giving the audience what they won't expect, but along the lines of like when like an everyday thing, like those classic horror movie tropes where it's like a creepy house or something like that, or like a kind of dark, danky setting. That's so traditional, but I feel like what he did even in Get Out, as far as the setting goes, you know, he had it where, you know, it's just this nice suburban neighborhood. It's all nice, it's all clean, it's good, but there's actually something really twisted going on behind closed doors, and that's exactly what he did in Us and in this movie. I loved it. I mean, everything about it from beginning to end, I loved. Lupita Nyong'o's acting is so good, and Winston Duke, who plays, you know, the father in this film, he's just funny. He's funny. And I will say, like, there is like a bit of comedy put in here in this movie, and I feel like really overall, I feel like Lupita Nyong'o's performance was amazing. It was very convincing, like even from her playing her character, I forget, Adelaide, that's her name, and her shadow. Yeah, her shadow, and that's, or her shadow. When I say her shadow, I mean that's you know, the twin or the doppelganger, whatever you want to call it. Basically the mirror of her, only creepy. Only it's a very creepy image of her, but she plays these parts to the T. I feel like she's such a great actress. She's very beautiful. She is just amazing. She's just amazing. And Jordan Peele, he really worked with the cast a little bit. I actually watched the behind the scenes. Like after I got finished watching this movie, I wanted to go behind the scenes of, you know, how, like basically the process of how he was directing and everything, and how he was, you know, how they were trying to figure out the relationships between each character, and you know, just different things that actually really stand out in the movie itself, like as a whole. So yeah, I mean, that's literally all I say. I already said enough. I don't want to keep going because I think I might slip some of the good stuff, which I told you I want to say for the spoiler review. But yeah, this is my review on this movie. I would give this a 10 out of 10. Yes, I would give this movie a 10 out of 10 because this is just the second film by the second horror film by Jordan Peele. Okay, Get Out was already great. Okay, and then you know, this is only his second film. I just cannot wait till he makes more horror movies. I can't wait because I feel like his mind is so deep, and you can't, like, some people who, I feel like some people would like this movie if they like to think and they like to analyze, you know, everything's going on, but I feel like for some people who probably is not a huge fan of horror movies probably wouldn't like this movie. I don't know. I'm not sure, but all I have to say, his mind is brilliant. he thinks on different levels of horror, and I feel like that's exactly what is needed today, because there's so many other bad B horror movies out here, and it's like, no. Jordan Peele is what's going on. Okay, he is an upcoming and rising, and I feel like the more films he makes, the better they'll be, because I think I actually don't want to compare Us and Get Out though, because like these are his films and this is his own creation, and like this is whatever inspired him to make these films. He is very happy with the outcome, and you know, he did the best he could from his mind, like to exert this from his mind and from his inspiration, and I can completely and totally respect that. But you know, like I said, Jordan Peele, can't wait to see more movies that he makes, because I just know he's gonna make some in the future. Can't wait, gonna stay on it. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this movie. It was great. Like I said, I give this a 10 out of 10 because I feel like this was actually a very, very deep movie, and I will do a spoiler review revealing all of the plot holes, all of the, well, not necessarily plot holes, but like basically the spoiler, you know, the thing that was revealed at the end of the movie that really just changes the entire perspective of this movie. And I'm telling you, it is big. It's big. Okay, so you know, this is for people who haven't seen it. I mean, if you guys don't want to watch, if people haven't seen this movie, then don't watch my spoiler review, okay? If you don't want to be spoiled, or if you do want to be spoiled, okay, watch it. But you know, for those who already seen it, still you can feel free to watch and just watch me, you know, explain, kind of break it down, as far as, you know, the different things that were revealed in this movie that really just changed everything, changed our perspective completely, the look on the entire film, how you know, Jordan Peele wanted the audience to feel in the beginning, and now this is how he wanted us to feel at the end and afterwards. So yeah, that's all I have to say in this review. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. What did you think of this video? Please comment in the comments below. I would love to read your thoughts. And you know, if you guys have seen this movie, you know, you can comment like what you think of the movie. Do you like it, or you know, do you or don't you like? I mean, all opinions are valid. Okay, you are entitled to your opinion. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.